What up, Cancer? How are you doing? Thank you for your patience. Sorry I missed you last week due to scheduling conflicts, but we are back. GQ Archer in the house. And I'm Archer, you're Cancer, and this is your tarot reading, your Mercury retrograde tarot reading, pulling on the current energies of March 2026-ish. However, it is a timeless reading, so whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it to come and hang out with us for a little bit or a lot of it, perfect timing as always, Cancer. These readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And welcome to the fam, Eric. What up? Big bro hugs. July 3rd. I'm July 7th. What up? Hashtag Crab Lives Matter. Fist bump. Hey, Chumba. I missed you. Where you been? Hi. Stephanie, Michelle, my belle in the house. What up, Shelby? Cancer, everybody's turning out for you. Oh my gosh, you having a hard time sleeping? You got a lot of people on your mind because I've seen like the most turnout for a reading. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start melting the butter. Eric, thank you, good sir. Thank you for the donation. Oh my goodness. Everything's going to the Archer Astrology Foundation at this point just to get everybody set up and on track. Oh my gosh, thank you. Cancer reading is sponsored by Eric. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. I'm ready. I just want to do it. Here we go. 2 shuffles, Cancer. Let's do this. All right. Give me everything you got, God, for Cancer's March 2026 first week tarot forecast. What do we got? For whenever Cancer finds this reading, add 7 days to it. 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs TLC style, unless it's a doctor or a nurse. Oh yeah, scrubs did make a comeback. Whatever. Anyways, overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. My girl Violet Jessup in the Titanic tarot showed up. In the biblical tarot, it's Deborah, prophecies and leader. Some of you guys might have been having some interesting dreams, visions, or premonitions that the 3rd time's the charm's coming out. Aries energy on this one. So y'all's story isn't over yet. Yeah, 2 of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles on the 3 of Pentacles that leads to the 10 of Cups and the Sun card. Shut the front door. This is like it's some good energy. And the 3 of Pentacles are your guardian angels working behind the scenes, just like building Solomon's temple to bring in the 10 of Cups, Zachariah and Elizabeth's joy. Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, Aries energy so far on this one. And the 2 of Wands, Elijah on Mount Carmel. That's that great decision that you've been looking through or working on. Interesting. Okay, let's see where this goes. Dig in. Current conditions at Cancer. Give me 9 cards and a whole lot of clarifiers. All right. Nice. I'm done. I'm out. Mic dropped. The first card out's the Chariot. That's you. I love it when a sign's major arcana comes out for them, let alone right out of the gate. This means you're coming into the energy in the week ahead of taking your power back. You're going through an awakening as a result of the lessons you've learned. I like it. You're coming out of a very uncomfortable energy and coming into the energies of something that you're comfy with. All right, that's your major arcana. And the Chariot is what the Emperor drives into a great battle and overcomes the obstacles to return victoriously. I like it. This is all major arcana because that's the Empress. Cancer, you're a Chariot Empress right now? Mother Mary comes to me. Both y'all's, your heart chakras are activated. You're calling your energy back from a lot of energetical vampires that have plagued your life for the past 3 to 7 years. And something about March 7th or July 3rd is a date that resonates. Oh my God, Eric, July 3rd, that's your birthday. That's cool. Okay, keep going. I'm connected. Oh my God, it's more major arcana. For the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. I have the moon. Cancer Pisces energy on this one. And we just had a blood moon eclipse in Virgo, full moon eclipse. And I know every other channel is sitting there going, blood moon, shed the blood and whatever that stuff's all about. Everybody's got a fearmonger nowadays. Think about it this way, Cancer. The blood full moon in Virgo, it's the blood of Jesus coming out, right? On to you. This here just shows a little bit of the fears of the unknown that's going on and how to deal with things. Like you're calling your energy back from those that have been around you for a long time, and you're utilizing a pause and the energies of the moon, because the moon's your dominant rock. Nobody else understands moon energy like Cancer does, right? You're harnessing the power of this. Like think of it like a stock market thing. You're like diamond handsing the Mercury retrograde energy and rocket shipping it to what you wish for with that 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is powerful. This, y'all do know this is a deep soulmate connection thing, right? You guys are on the kingdom spouse journey. Whether you identify this as like Archer, I'm here for my twin flame, I'm here for my soulmate, I'm here, even if you don't subscribe to titles and you're just like, I'm just here for my ex or my current person that we're working through something. On this one, you guys are elevating. It's an ascension energy. You guys are going into like an anointed union. You guys, this person came into your life and you came into their life for a really strong reason. Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Taurus energy so far. All right, keep going. Five of Wands. Hi, Leo. Some of you guys might even be Leo cuspers, but this is about lessons learned. So you are going through an awakening as a result of the Five of Wands lessons learned that you have to go through to get to that Six of Wands success. Nice. Name Joseph may resonate to you because the Five of Wands talks about Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, right? And this is the vibe. The story of Joseph may totally resonate to how you've been feeling alone, isolated, and ostracized, cast out by those people that you put all your trust and faith in. Remember how Joseph got exiled? But then after things got worked out, his family wanted him back, wanted him to forgive them, right? After a minute of feeling like the black sheep of your soul tribe, your friends, your family, everything, I see in the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, peace coming in. Taurus and Libra energy again on this one. That Five of Pentacles could be a health card too. And I feel off of this that maybe some of you guys have been dealing with either headaches or stomach aches or things. It's you're feeling the energies of the shifts right now. Remember, your dominant rock's the moon, and you got them little short little crab legs. You're really connected to the earth for a water sign. That's why you're the cardinal water sign. You're the boss because you're harnessing this energy and you're going to start feeling better. And it's the parable of the bleeding woman on the Five of Pentacles. Check that out. And we just had the blood full moon. The blood of Jesus is coming out onto you and your person. That is definitely an anointed union. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. This is heavy, Doc. All right, the Wheel of Fortune, Cancer and Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands into the Seven of Pentacles, coming together for a successful connection that you guys nurture each other. The parable of the sower. And the parable of the sower talks about planting seeds. You know, some fall on barren soil, some grow bad weeds, some produce good fruit. I'm feeling on this one, this is about nurturing a connection into something good, something long-term. And you guys are planting seeds. Either you're making digital social media posts about each other, or you're talking to people in your friend circles about each other. There's stuff going on behind the scenes. The Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of free will, which is telling me that God's telling us that based on both of y'all's free will decisions, that you guys do come back together and nurture this connection into something long-term. I like this. Repeating fives could be stalking you. The fives are good though. Fives are a number of grace in the Bible. That's a good number to be stalking you. And some of you guys could be born on the 5th, the 7th, the 10th, the 12th, 20th. Well, you or your person. The 7th, the 10th, the 12th, the 21st, the 13th, or the 31st, the 30th, the 3rd, the 18th, maybe the 7th, the 17th, and the 27th, or the 25th. There is something about the 15th coming out too. And you got some really, give me more cards. You got some really heavy duty Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer energy on this. Then you've got Leo and Sagittarius. You've got Taurus again, more Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Marsha. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius so far. Doesn't got to be their sun sign, but definitely they got more than one part of their chart that's activated by what you guys have been through. It's like you guys are catalysts for each other's ascensions. And they're having dreams about you too. So don't feel weird for the dreams you're having because you guys are not dreaming about each other. God's putting those dreams into both y'all's heads to give you premonitions, Deborah, of the future. Okay, just so you know, just filling you in. Name Deborah might even resonate to some of y'all. Mary's here, Jacob's here. Why am I calling out names? That's different. Abigail. Okay, keep going. Already brought up Joseph and Joshua. Anyway, just dig in. What's up with the Chariot, the Empress, and the... Sorry, my ADHD set in. I'm back on track. Hey, Randy. The Fool card. Oh my God, this is just getting started. Fresh start. 8 of Pentacles. Putting in the work into the 9 of Wands and healing back from it with the 4 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Fun fact, some of you guys, I'm speaking to a Cancerian that has never broken a bone in your body. Google that and look it up. You're a very elevated chosen one. You're in guardian angel status. Did you know that when you do transition out after successfully completing this mission on this planet, you will have the option to become a guardian angel? Just so you know. All right. By the way, it's not happening anytime soon. Okay. Your vessel that you're in, it's paid up for a while, so you might as well just enjoy it. Okay. 4 Swords. This pause was needed between the two of you guys because you're utilizing the pause between the two of you guys for your own growth and your own expansion. the Chariot to the Empress. It's about you right there. So you are putting in the work. It's not like you're sitting there going, I don't need any more work. I'm done. I'm perfect. No, we never stop learning. With that Eight of Pentacles, you're growing. You're putting the work in on this one. So I think you're making good use of the energies before Jupiter leaves your sign. Sagittarius energy. You're utilizing that expansion before Jupiter moves into Leo because it's direct. All right. So the 3rd or the 11th might be dates that resonate to you guys' birthday too, because I believe it's February 11th that Jupiter finally stations direct. March 11th. Did I say March 11th? I don't remember. Anyways, Pi Day, 3.141592889. So somebody might be born on the 14th. Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. I just felt your sigh, Cancer. Did you hear that? Been through a lot. With the Wheel of Fortune to the Page of Swords, you guys are both keeping tabs on each other. Some of you guys are actually carrying this fight on over social media or making peace over social media, right? Wheel of Fortune to the Page of Swords. But you guys both want this because beneath that's the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys are sussing each other out because you want to work this out, but neither of you know how to work it out. Your person's feeling this transformation too, because they're thinking you've moved on. Interesting. Sagittarius, Aries energy, Virgo, Libra energy on that. Pisces, strong Pisces on this reading. A lot of Pisces, a lot of Sagittarius, a lot of Libra and Taurus. Some of you guys, it could be a Cancer-Cancer connection. There's a lot of Cancer energy. 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, the repeating 4s might be stalking you too. If you've been seeing repeating 4s lately, this reading might be for you. But the 4 of Cups came out reversed. Show way, shut the front door, no way. Yahweh, I know you are the coolest boss ever. I got to get God something good for Boss's Day. The 4 of Cups came out reversed, and I reset and rephase the energies in every deck after a reading. I cleanse it, clean it, clear it, good to go. So if a card comes out reversed, I have to honor it that way and read it in this way, and the fact that your person doesn't feel stuck anymore. They're making plans and finna come your way. Stacy, what up, Stacy? Hey, Taylor. So the thing on this is that maybe they see new friends of yours online or something like, or hearing about you through the grapevine or the friends circle, because they're feeling like they may have lost you or something, or maybe took too long to get themselves together. Because the 4 of Cups reversed means there's not another cup being handed out or offered to somebody after spilling the 3 cups in the 3 of Cups, which means they don't feel like you love them or that you moved on. Page of Pentacles, right? Capricorn, Taurus energy. So it's like, I'm actually going to give the Crosswatcher a point here. Crosswatcher, you're kind of being a little hard on yourself, believe it or not, because behind the scenes, they feel really bad for pushing you away, Cancer. And it's like they actually, with what they're going through right now, they actually, whatever they've heard about this, they're kind of beating themselves up energetically for pushing you away and letting go of a good thing. You're kind of becoming the one that got away in their eyes. Whoa, that's heavy. 6 of Wands, Leo energy. I love seeing that with the Strength card. Strong Leo vibes. Some of you guys could be dealing with one, or you might be a Cancer Leo cusper. Might even have a Leo in your moon or your rising or your Venus, like one of the big 3. Because remember earlier when I was talking about the 5 of Wands, right? And I said that you guys had to go through these 5 of Wands to get to your 6 of Wands. The Strength card's the perseverance to get through it, to make it to the 6 of Wands, which means the Page of Wands, your person's finding their lights. Okay? So it's like you push the go button on their avoidant ways, like an ego death, an avoidant ego death. There we go. That's got them in their feels and stressed out more than usual because they're awakening or they're identifying. You know what I mean? 8 of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo energy, pretty strong because there's that 5 of Wands back. I told you guys are both learning lessons, but they're maturing in the Queen of Pentacles as a result of it. And with the Ace of Swords to the Justice card, you guys are still mirroring. You guys want to talk to each other. Both of you guys do. So I got to see what's going on with this because there's the Emperor, right? With the Hierophant and the Sun card. There's a transformation going on. And the weird thing about it is they always come across so confident, right? Even though they're more stressed out than usual, they're like, usually they give off a really confident vibe. However, right now behind the scenes, they're doing a really good job of hiding their emotions. Notice how there's like literally only one cup card out. There's one emotion card. Nothing else is except for your chariot card. There's not a lot of emotions here. They're hiding the emotions. And yet they're really wanting to talk to you. Overall energy was telling me that. So they're really wanting to clear the air somehow. 4 of Cups reversed. Wait, get back here. It's upright. 4 of Cups. That's Cancer energy. That is your energy. Cancer. Cancer, did you take the Kroger rubber bands off of your claws and cut this person off? Or is it they cut you off and you're trying to honor their wishes and they don't really want you to honor their wishes? Right? Like, Cancer, don't talk to me anymore. Don't you talk to me anymore, cross watcher. It's Cancer. It's like, what? Yeah. It's like whoever cut the other person off, or you both cut each other off, neither of you guys really wanted to cut each other off. And it's almost like the one that did the cutting off of the cutting off energies is the one that was like, I don't really mean it. It's like, you're supposed to chase and you didn't chase. And they're like, uh-oh, something went wrong, right? It's like this is the same game or the same mindset that they've ran on other people before you. But with you, they regret doing it. You activated something in them. That's why they can't get this 4 of Cups upright or reverse right now. Even for those of you that they did cut you off and then like you're honoring their wishes, they're like, why is Cancer honoring my wishes? Cancer was supposed to chase me. And Cancer's like, I don't chase, I attract. I'm a cardinal sign. You are this person's lighthouse though. So this is complicated. But that's second sign of a high level soul connection. This is an anointed union. You guys definitely have ascended out of like soulmate, twin flame. You guys are in kingdom spouse journey. This is where the biggest test, the biggest 2 of Swords test hit. There is now, you know your case, okay? I'm not calling this out, but when you get into journeys like this, there can be things like addiction problems, third party problems, family interference. The gauntlet of tests are run at a connection that is this high level, and you're both feeling it. 4 of Cups spinning around, almost like it's a challenge card into the Page of Pentacles, because you both want to talk, because you guys both see this. It's like I'm hearing that song, Blinded by the Light, right? They were kind of blinded by your light because they tried to do what they always do. And they're like, why did I do that to Cancer? I didn't want to do that to Cancer. Now this isn't working right, right? Randy, thank you, sir. Oh my goodness. Brother, much love, much abundance your way. Thank you so much for your generosity. This reading is totally sponsored by Randy Miro. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys are a blessing. On behalf of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, we love and appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, can we learn more on this? See what we're up to down here. All right, 5 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Keep seeing the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th, and the 8th, the 18th, and the 28th showing up a lot. The repeating 1s, the repeating 4s, the repeating 5s seem to be things that are stalking you guys too. The Knight of Wands, seriously? So the lesson learned is what's leading to this Knight of Wands. Okay, I got you. Strong Leo with the Ace of Pentacles. It's my favorite ace. The King of Pentacles. This was a big lesson in emotional maturity. Knight of Cups and Temperance. You guys are finding balance and they're getting ready to take action. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy on this one. So they're working on unsticking themselves from like a cycle of devil energy that had been taken over their life, and you were the latest victim of it. But you were also the catalyst to propel them out of the devil energy and achieve some balance and composure in their life too. And wherever right now that they are, they're keeping quiet though. That's the thing that's interesting with this 5 of Pentacles, right? They're quiet, but it's kind of like that they're keeping quiet while things cool down between the two of you guys, because they miss you and they kind of do want to be with you, but they're just realizing how bad they hurt you when their lies and their mind games overcame you. Wow, this person is really reflective right now. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, possibly another Cancer. Strong Pisces, Cancer on this. And then you got Libra, 2 of Swords. There's that big test, right? No bueno, right? God testing Abraham. And the 10 of Cups, because they feel like this test was too much onto it. So it's it's like they fear you're going to reject them. Two of Swords on the 10 of Cups, or like that you hate them because like everyone else before you that they did this to hates them, walked away from them, closed them off, wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot wand. But it's like they never really wanted to work on things though, and instead they just projected it all out onto you, right? Aisha, darling, thank you. Oh, hi, Casey Musgraves. What up, Casey Musgraves, Moscow? You guys are, you're gonna make a grown crab cry. Come on now. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, Aisha, Mrs. Aisha, you are so generous. So the thing on this is, it's that it's like it's like they never really wanted to work on things until they met you, and like they just projected it all out and made you out to be like the bad guy or the bad girl to everyone else. Some of you guys have even been victims of gang stalking or cyber stalking, cyber bullying, things like that, and have had to like shield it out or work to overcome it, and like, you know, handled things from like a mature perspective. It was a big test in you in controlling your reactionary, and that's what causes you guys to sync back up. That's why they've been on your mind more than usual. Aisha, I mean that. Thank you, hon. Queen of Wands into the Empress card in the Ace of Wands. There is a spark getting ready to start back up on this one, especially Empress to Empress. You guys are both receiving these messages from above because God picked the two of you guys. You guys were brought into each other's lives for a very important reason. Michelle, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you. You guys are so generous today. Michelle, oh, Sunday, mon très, vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble, Michelle. Thank you so much. Hi, Mom. What up, what up? Ace of Wands. This is still building a tension between the two of you guys. There is still that red cord theory keeping you guys connected and together. It's like they're working on coming out of a toxic cycle in their life based on the things that they've learned from you. They're not copying you or imitating you. You help this person by getting into their head more than you know, and you're finding them the strength, the Two of Swords, cut out the stuff that got into their way in order to work things out with you. Wow, the story of Joseph in the Bible totally resonates to this reading. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see where it goes. And Cancer, thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate you. If you would like to get a personal reading booked up with me, you can use the automated booking site. All right, hashtag instant gratification. All the pricing and availability is there. Just scan the QR code or use the link in the description or pinned in my bio, TikTok and Instagram. It'll take you over to the Archer link tree. That takes you to the booking site, all the other playlists that we have here to offer, all the other readings and base covers and music and fun times, and links to all the other healing services that the channel supports with the Archer Network too. All right, you got full service women's healing services with the Blooming Feminine Academy, manifesting journals from Shelley. Check those out. And then, of course, Frankie's here, Sunshine's here with their awesome channels. Subscribe, hang out, pay the sword, be a part of the fam. We'd love to have you. And if you aren't getting notified, tap on your bell and make sure it's not set to personalized or none. All right, if it's set to all, you get notified. The other two, you don't get notified. All right, I do an All Signs Wednesdays at 3:30. And we go live. There's readings that are released during the weekend. Just hang out, have a good time. We love you. Thank you for being here. And I am going to do some super chats at the end of the reading. Even if somebody that's done a donation wants to super chat, just pop a $2 super chat to ask your question because that is beyond generous, and I love you guys for it. I'm going to make a grown crab cry up on you here. But we're going to do 5 super chats at the end, so if y'all would like to, all right, pop a super chat. All right, let's dig back in, Cancer. Let's go for it. All right, Cancer. Finals. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Page of Cups. You guys love each other. Look at the love note. Some of you guys will actually get a love note or a love text or a letter in the mail or an email. 6 of Wands. You guys have passed the 5 of Wands tests. 2 of Cups. Let's get together, have a coffee and talk about things and come together for marriage like we were supposed to with the 3 of Cups. I love this for you. The World card and the Knight of Swords. God is helping you guys behind the scenes to close this cycle out, because with the mirroring that you guys are going through, Cancer, the thing on this is that you love them. You're ticked off at them. They're ticked off at you. But this is that one person that can get through that shell of yours. And you're like, Archer, that's my person. That's my person. Because you guys are the ones that get each other. Nobody understands each other like you do. And when you're on the kingdom spouse journey and you're that elevated, it happens. Your guys' frequencies click like that. And then God lines things up for you guys to close those cycles. It's a maturing and a growing up into a new union between the two of you guys. That's why with the mirroring that's going on here and you calling your energy back with the Chariot card being the first card out, right? That mirroring coming through on this one, you've inspired them way more than you realize. And even with that disconnect that's going on here, they're wanting to work this out with you. And it's based on their own free will. The Wheel of Fortune on the Page of Cups, they're choosing it. They're making plans to cut the devil energy out. And the best part of their plan is no one can stop them, right? You know this person, you know once they make up their mind, they're going to do whatever they want and there ain't a thing going to get in their way, right? This is the one person that somebody could tell them, you can't raise the Titanic. And they're like, bet, I got you on this. You know what I mean? Right? So it's like, God, you two are just made for each other. And that's the thing on this one is that what frustrates you guys the most about each other is also what you guys love about each other. And there's no way that this will not work out for you guys. It's written in is a divine union. So this isn't even a yes or no. This is a wait because it's just getting ready to get started for this one. It's totally going to be worth it. Let this Mercury and Gatorade play out totally because you're going to be totally glad you did. I love this for you. Clean this thing down in the comments, Cancer. We totally got to manifest this and make it happen for you. You're coming into a cycle of some really good readings going forward for the both of you two. I love it. Cancer, even if you just want to leave an emoji down below to keep your personal life private, that's cool. God still knows what you're thinking, so you can manifest it. We can help you wish it and pray for it into existence. All right, power of prayer. God is good. And please hype and like the reading. Help get us out in the interwebs so the family can grow. Let's just heal everybody. It's a thing we do here. It's a genre and a chakra. And don't forget to join me on Sundays, 11:30 with Elevation Church. We go hang out in the chat, okay? Come hang out and go to church with us. It's cool vibes, all right? And remember, too, this will resonate to any placement of Cancer in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you the cardinal water sign. Cancerian, nobody, Scorpio and Pisces just can't do what you do. That's why you're the boss. So, all right, let's move onward and forward into it. And we will, I'll fix you up TikTok. Hold on, I got you covered. Hold on, there we go. I got you covered. We'll just switch over to the backup mic. I got you. I really got to invest in wireless microphones. I unplugged it. There we go. Sorry. You're welcome, guys. All right, there we go. My bad. It was just the sign off. All TikTok, all you guys missed was the sign. This will resonate to any placement of Cancer. Please like, hype, share, etc., and so on. That's the only part you guys missed. If you guys, TikTok, if you guys were here for the part where you guys work things out and get married because you guys both want to anyways behind the scenes, that was the ending part. All right. So yeah, and then the part TikTok just missed because I gotta get a wireless mic. I unplugged the TikTok microphone. I'm sorry, TikTok. Okay, my bad. All right, I want to use it. What deck? Okay, Titanic. That's cool. All right, no, I really want to use, okay, let's use the shadow deck. I wanted to use, okay, now we're talking. Oh, cool. Thanks, Melody. All right, sweet. Okay, TikTok, I'll be with you in just a minute. I'm going to help our family out over here on the YouTubes. Hey, Mercy, baby. What's up? Okay, Aisha, Taylor. There is Tia Bia and Earth Angel, Michelle. Okay, we're good. No more super chats. 10-4. Okay, we're talking here. Let's see. All right, Rohama, you're going to go first. Remember, guys, pop your own timestamps so that way Melissa's covered for Leo's reading. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Rohama, 2838. All right, is Zane going to unblock me again at some point, or is this over for good? Is Caden still in my energy? Tell me his current feelings. Okay. The Queen of Wands, yes, Zane will unblock you with the Lover's card when the time is right. With the Sun card, it will happen well before Leo season that comes in. Something about Leo vibes and energy comes in with the Eight of Pentacles. All right, he needs some time to work through and process what's going on his side. You need to look at it from an optimistic perspective here. At least you know he's out of the war zone and he's still alive and he still has a pulse. Now, giving him the time while he's got this block going on, this is totally your free will choice. You can either choose to give Zane the time to work through what's going on his side to be ready for you, or you can free will choose to move on. God does not mind either way. You have total free will. All right. Now, what's up with Caden's energies? Let's see. He will unblock you at some point. God knows the time. And I'm not on the pay scale or pay grade, pay level to be able to tell you that time. All right. Seven of Pentacles into the shadow card comes out on this one is that, yes, Caden does watch you and looks at what you're doing, and it actually is a bit of a nurturing energy between the two of you guys. All right. The stuff you're posting is actually teaching him a bit about shadow work, slowing his roll, and understanding the stuff he says, the stuff he does, how it has an effect on people. If he wants to be somebody that's speaking to the masses on his social media, he needs to get himself in check and do his shadow work too. Otherwise, all Caden's channel becomes is a self-help channel. All right. He needs to learn the cards. He needs to do the work. He needs to know what he's doing through this stuff, not just hopping on there and having his child sitting there reading cards. Minors should not be allowed to touch these cards. Even Mama T did not give me a deck until I was over age. All right. She let me see them, touch them, but it's responsibility. And you don't put your children on social media. So what I do see on this, however, is that with Caden watching you, you do have the potential. These are both still potential suitors, potential candidates, because I do see Caden finds peace better because, believe it or not, the posts you're making, the new stuff you're attempting and working through is actually helping to teach him. Think of it in the vibes of you guys are actually working together, but you're long distance, so it's a digital thing. And this is how you guys interact. Like back in the 60s, bands would do this. They'd pick up records from other bands and then they'd issue their songs, and then it would take the other band forever to like get the record. But now it's digital, so everything's just done digital. All right, so in a way, you do still help Caden more, and Caden has a very good chance of finding peace with what he's going through, humbling himself and coming in with the Six of Wands. Just to let you know, there is a it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, Rohama. All right. If you want love sooner, Page of Cups, go for Caden. He'll work out faster. If you want love with Zane, oh God, what's that word that describes the temperance card? I forget. No, I don't. It's patience. I know. I just didn't want to say it. There you go. But I hope that helps. All right. You are welcome too, Rahama. Spinny hugs. Okay. Michelle Mabel. Let's see. Thank you for your donation, girl. Thank you. All right. You're at 3147. Current energies between Anthony and you. All right. Libra Cancer energy. Since he filed and still not sure how it'll go. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Let's see. Knight of Wands. That's not your call to make. Rohama, that's not your call to make. He needs to do something now. That's affecting free will. You're basically doing spell magic. Don't do that stuff. Black magic, bad. Not good. Do not do it. Anyways, we are not allowed to affect free will. It will do a block. If you go, he needs to call me right now. God's like, okay. I forgot whose planet and universe this is, but sure, Rohama. Just so you know. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, Michelle, back at the ranch, what you guys got going on is the Empress, Libra energy. So Anthony is starting to open his heart up for you a little bit more. Knight of Wands to the Page of Cups. This is starting to move towards the offer. Whatever he's seeing, sussing out, or checking out on you, he's liking. Seven of Swords. He'd be lying if he told you he's not interested or if he's staying quiet or closed off, because the overall energy is Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords with the Chariot says that Anthony's going to see things from a different perspective and then jump right into the Cancer reading with the Chariot card. You are in the energies, Michelle, of taking your power back, which is drawing him in. He is learning from you and leading you guys towards the Four of Wands. Twin flame energy, but the good vibes that it ascends into Kingdom Spouse journey. All right. So he'll stop making excuses with that Seven of Cups I saw soon and just go full steam ahead, Knight of Wands. Because once a knight knows what the knight wants, it's full steam ahead. All right. Let's see. Ethereal Moonlight, how you doing? You're at 3329. All right, let's see what we got. No, just do 3330, Ethereal Moonlight. You got to have the 3 3s today. Temperance card, the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands that leads into... Oh, that's the Knight of Cups disguised as the Knight of Wands. That's a Cancer acting like a Leo, or a Leo acting like a Cancer vibe. Fire on Water to the Lover's card with the King of Pentacles. General, what I'm seeing right now is that you're in the midst of a glow up. The part of the Cancer reading where I was speaking about headaches or sinus issues or stomach aches being a part of vibrations and ascensions, you're feeling the energies of like a volcano eruption. And it's a big shift inside of you. The pressure inside you building that's leading you into this Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups vibes that I was feeling of hang tight on this and stand your ground, because you're elevating and ascending in order to call him in. Okay? The stuff, the messages, the downloads, the things you're going to be getting soon, right? High Priestess, Mary Magdalene, she knew a lot. She knew a thing or two about a thing or two. High Priestess. Anyways, the thing on this is, as your intuition grows and strengthens, you're using that as a transmission antenna. So the stuff and the downloads, the stuff that you're posting, the stuff you're doing on your channel is all attaching, directing him in. You're like, I'm not doing anything that my posts aren't geared towards him. It's perceived value. He thinks that. And God's like, that's the way it's gotta be, because that's what calls him in. So you're hitting him in his ego. That's all. Okay. There's Tia Bia. What the spirit want me to know? Tia Bia, you're at 35 exactly. All right, let's see what we got. The Fool card. Understand that you are now in the current new energy. The Hermit card to the Three of Cups shows him coming out of his shell, opening back up, wanting to speak to you with the Three of Cups on the Ten of Swords, so you guys can come out of this weird period right now. Give your Pisces some time to process through this with the Hermit card. They're getting rid of something. All right. And it's just a fear or a mindset, because that's Virgo energy. That's the groundings, earth energy. All right. Give your Pisces time, because in a way with the Ten of Swords, you're kind of too good to be true. All right. So your Pisces is like, where's the red rug? That's why Pisces needed this time to sort through and process it. And if you give Pisces time to do that, the rewards with the Pisces are always beyond amazing, Tia. Okay. It's still going in the right direction. Taylor Rose, I love your screen name. I know I always call you Taylor Rose, but I just like saying it that way. All right, 3550, sorry. All right, does A even want to talk to me again? He showed up unannounced at work, upset with me. I just miss being around him. No one understands me. Aw, spinny hugs. Oh my goodness, spinny hugs, girl. The Queen of Swords, he does still. The Eight of Cups, the Strength card, whoa. And the King of Wands just jumped off the table. Here's why he lashed out and acted out in the way that he did. He's experiencing the death of his player energy, and he is having a very hard time understanding why he is the male role in the movie The Notebook. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't understand this. I'm very happy being a player. I'm happy not connecting. Then if I don't open my heart up, I don't have to worry about it getting hurt. Why am I feeling some type of way about Taylor? And I'm like, it's because you're the male role in the movie The Notebook, and Taylor's the female lead role. And he's like, oh my God, are you serious? That's why he came upset, because he doesn't understand it. Right? It's like somebody left him a note to do calculus, and then he stormed into work and was like, you expect me to do this? I don't have a clue how to do this. That was his version of the lash out. Okay, so this does come back around, because he's missing on you too. You're feeling both the vibes. With the Ten of Wands, give him a minute to process through this. Eight of Cups, he's ascending. He's learning how to be in love, and it scares him. Last time he opened his heart up like this, it got shredded. Strength card. So hang tight, persevere through this. He's overcoming those emotions and those feelings with this. He'll use Mercury retrograde to internally reflect back and be like, oh God, I spoke without thinking. Oh man, I got to make good on that. Okay. All right. It's not over. It's still going. But I get it, because like anybody around you would be telling you, walk away. You don't deserve what he's doing to you. You deserve better. They don't get it because they're not on the level of the connection that you two are on. Okay. And a lot of that on both yours and A's sides, that is a big factor in what's confusing you guys. Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like he got to the stage where he's like, I don't want to be with anybody. I want to figure myself out. And then he went home that night and he's like, I shouldn't have said that. I actually do want to be with Taylor. Just everybody else was getting in the way and getting on my nerves. King of Wands to the Strength card. So give him a minute. He'll process through that retrograde style and be like, I overreacted. Here's what was going on. And the conversation leads to the true feelings coming out, so you guys can get things on track. All right. Okay. Aisha, what's up, Mrs. Aisha? You're at 3818. Whatever comes out for Mrs. Aisha. All right, let's see. We got Four of Wands. How about, oh, wow. Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Just so you know, by this weekend, you and your husband, your twin flame, will make it out of the rough stage, okay? Seven of Pentacles, and begin to learn to nurture each other. So just so you know, by this weekend, you guys have made it through processing and understanding each other's love languages. He'll open up more so that you finally have confirmation from someone other than just me, but you actually hear it from the horse's mouth himself as to what had been going on. And that convo clears things out, okay? Four of Wands, King of Wands. He's already thinking about what he wants to say to you. So right now, understand this week, if he's quiet, he in his head is like staring at you, or he's thinking about like, okay, what do I want to talk to her about on this one? And it leads to a really good conversation between the two of you guys, okay? Let's see. Merci beaucoup. What's up, Merci, baby? All right, let's see. You're at 3919. Who's in my energy that I'm unaware of? Who's in your energy that you're unaware of? Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups. The player, the one that you swore off of, the Seven of Swords, the liar. It is him. But in the King of Pentacles to the Five of Swords, which whoever he chose over you did to him what he did to you. And he's finishing up the 5 stages of grief and getting ready to reach out. You've got somebody getting ready to Mercury retrograde. That's not the person you want to Mercury retrograde, but yet they're both going to wind up doing it. So this person is going to reach out first, okay? And it's going to be your test run. Let's get back together, Mercy baby. Let's make this work. And you're going to be like, I really don't want that. I really want my person. And something intuitively tells you to no bueno. You walk away from it and you're just like, no, thanks. Best wishes. And then your person actually reaches out, 9 of Cups. You're at that 2 of Swords test that God's going to throw the easy one at you and be like, here, you want this one? And be like, no, I remember what they did to me and they don't sound like they're any better. God's going to be like, okay, you want this one? And you're like, yep. Okay, just so you know, this stuff seems to resolve itself right around the end of Mercury retrograde when we go from Pisces season, 9 of Cups, into Aries season with the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. And we are good. All right, guys, thank you so much. Allie, oh, is that Alois? Oh, what's up? I see that there. What's up? All right, I'm going to do some more of these during Leo, too. I'm going to definitely do some more during Leo. Ashley, I feel like Jack and I are completely done. Should I let it go? You're at 40:55, okay? Let's see what we got. The 10 of Cups. No, it's not over yet. Don't let it go. 4 of Wands. There's real love here. King of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles. You guys are not completely done. What I'm seeing here is Jack's going through the end of the breadcrumbing stage and learning what it's like to be in real love. Okay? 6 of Cups. He'll be back around on this one. King of Wands. He knows he handled it wrong. Okay? 9 of Swords. That leads to the 6 of Swords. You're not completely done. Look at it from a different perspective. In that 6 of Swords, that this was needed. He's got to miss you to love you. Straight up. 3 of Cups. You guys actually do still wind up getting married. It works out. And the person you think's a bad third party is actually a really good third party that's there to push him back in your direction. It's not any kind of an Ace of Wands type of an involvement. There's no love. All right. Guys, thank you very, 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 very much. All right. I did read for her actually because I'm Archer. I am that good. I don't make life shifts. I make whole life shifts. Anyways, okay. Cancer and everybody else. I'll see y'all in just a wee little bit. We'll be back in just a few minutes for Leo.